Hello, today I will be talking about movie review number 1073. This is Coup. Coup is a 2024 movie that is directed by Joseph Sherryman and Austin Stark. Joseph Sherryman, Schuman, and Austin Stark. This is from Greenwich Entertainment 360, Phiphen Pictures, Hemlock Circle Productions, and Film Constellation. I saw this movie on August 3rd, 2024 at Regal 14 in Regal, Kentucky. And this was another movie theater that I decided to go to for the very first time, and I enjoyed it there. So Coup takes place during the Spanish flu of 1918, where a rebellious servant leads a revolt against his wealthy employer. Uh-oh. So this takes place isolated on a seaside estate during the First World War in the 1918 Spanish flu, where a rich and entitled progressive journalist and his socialite wife take in a mysterious grifter as a private cook. When the contagion descends on the island, the wily cook rouses the staff of the estate to insurrection and they take over the mansion. The wealthy employer suspects the cook's coup as part of a more sinister agenda, and there are mind games that are played between the master and servant that escalate into crass warfare. So, it's kind of like the servant becomes the master. I wouldn't say the master becoming the servant, but I will say that this servant, who is a private cook for the family, let's just say that he wants to take things over. And he does things one by one until he becomes the master. So Peter Sarsgaard portrays Floyd Monk. He is the private grifter that the family hires during the Spanish flu of 1918, and let's just say that he is the one responsible for leading a revolt against the wealthy family, or more just a master rather than the family himself. Well, a little bit of the family, but more to the master. Billy Magnuson portrays J or J.C. Horton. He is the progressive journalist and the master of this family. Sarah, Sarah Dadden portrays Julie Horton, who is Jay's wife. And Julie kind of convinces Floyd to take in. Julie tries to convince Jay to take in Floyd as a private cook. And Jay reluctantly agrees. And so we also see characters like Sky P. Marshall as Mrs. Tidwell, Fallon Tahau as Khan, Kaan, Christine Nelson as Miss Catherine McMurray, Fisher Stevens as Upton Sinclair. Yes, the Upton Sinclair awful. Callum Vincent as Tom, and Willa Dunn as Maury. Yes, Upton Sinclair does make an appearance in the film. So I like how the movie basically is about the servant trying to become the master as he wants to take down this master and he also wants to take the master's family with him. So in other words, Jay is going to become suspicious of Floyd as strange things have happened to the house and to his family. Now, the Spanish food doesn't help much when they run out of food, and Floyd tries to convince the family that they must go hunting. However, Jay is definitely not up for that, as the family is family is Christian and they don't like to kill things. Now, at some point, I will say that Jay reluctantly decides to take up Freud's offer, but what happens next is shocking. Despite Jay trying to find some evidence that Freud is not who he says he is, his family doesn't exactly believe him. But is he right? And what is Freud's true intentions? I won't want to I don't want to reveal too much. But let's just say that Freud has an agenda of his own, and it is to take down his master and to bring the master's family with him on his side. In other words, Freud wants to read a revolt against the master, J. Horton, but Freud wants to take Jay's family with him. He wants the family to be on his side. But yeah, pretty interesting, and you won't believe what happens. I like how the movie is called Coup because Freud is staging a coup in the film. Yeah, it's pretty good. It is a dark comedy film, and like I said, the movie will explore why Freud is doing this in the first place and what he wants to do to the family, or more like what he wants to do to Jay. And it may not be what you think, but yeah, I thought it was a pretty good movie. So that's my movie review of Coup. Please enjoy my next movie review. Alright, goodbye.